Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another Dragonheir video. Today we got Baby Lucas with us. He's gonna help narrate this video, and we're just gonna do some Grave of Venom. I'm gonna show you my team. I'm gonna show you what kind of gear I got, what levels I'm farming, what kind of gear you get from it, all of that good stuff. I'm wearing sunglasses right now because I just got back from the eye doctor and they dilated my eyes, so it is super bright in here. Okay, let's go. And I can hardly see. It's a bit blurry. Okay, what are we doing? Grave of Venom. So I'll show you my team here for Grave of Venom. I struggled to get down 5. I got down 5 and then actually was able to blast right into 6 as well. So I'll show you the team. Now, you don't have to use my exact team. Obviously, there's a lot of room in these dungeons because there's not really any affinity in these, right? So in the actual dungeons where you get the evolution materials, it says you take more damage from those and you deal less damage. But this dungeon states nothing about affinity. So let's grab some water real quick and... Okay, sorry about that. My mouth is really dry as well. Its dungeon really doesn't care about affinity. You want basically single target. I mean, if you even have really strong AoE, I'm using basically all AoE heroes, which is kind of funny. Basically, you need a tank. You need 1 to 2 healers. So I've been messing around with my adventurer. I don't usually use my adventurer that much. Sometimes I throw in my healer as well. You can kind of do either one. Now, the abilities on the boss, I think they hit in a triangle. I tried to like avoid them by putting them on the ends, but I don't know that that's really doing anything. Let's go back and actually let's look at the skills real quick before let's see what we got going on here. So yeah, so I saw this ability that looks kind of like a diamond. So I figured if the harpy targets my tank and I put my supports in the back left and back right, that I might be able to avoid some. I don't know that it's really working that well. Basically what happens is you just get a lot of poisons. You get a crap ton of poisons coming out on your whole team, and you have these little wisp things and they put more poisons on. That's basically the gist of it. There's nothing else really special. You cannot CC the boss. There's a crap ton of poison. So if you have cleansers, healers, honestly, you could probably have 1 tank, 1 support, and 3 healers / supports. I mean, what did I say? 1 tank, 1 damage dealer, 3 supports, or 2 damage dealers. You know what I mean? You definitely want a tank here, obviously. But I'll show you the team. So I have this undead tank who's really good. This boy is really nice. Urgander. This guy is quite a beast. I do have him booked up. So this dungeon is quite hard, especially doing 6. So I have artifacts here, level to 12. We should unlock the higher level tomorrow at the reset. That's today for me, tomorrow for some. I have an accuracy set just because I want him to be able to land his poisons and his taunt. And I went HP percent. Actually, flat HP might be better in the lower levels. And then in the higher levels, once he is higher level, obviously you'll have a higher health pool, so percent stats will start to scale better at that point. There we go, HP. Now, I have this as one of my strong damage dealers. Honestly, my other damage dealer is a little bit better. I thought this guy would be quite beastly. This is my $700 Oster that I got in the last event, if you saw that video. Alright, sorry, my son's going to play with the mic for a little bit. Sorry if that's annoying. So I have my artifact up to 12. I have basically all attack sets. I have... Oh, I unlocked this, but don't have a rune in there? I should have a rune in there. Anyways, okay, we got our support here as well. So this is basically like she gives a shield and a recovery over time and defense up. Now, I will say the recovery over time is not really that strong compared to just a straight up heal. But I just have her built out in books, so I'm using her. It's kind of going to be what you have, right? So whatever you have is probably going to be the best. Did I just freeze? Oh, okay, there we go. And then my damage is all coming from this girl, Hivitar, however you say her name. She is an absolute beast. Just a monster. Single target AoE, she just crushes everything. I just finally upgraded her set. I was able to do this before I upgraded her set, but I actually got a really nice piece here. Double roll in crit rate, crit damage, and as I was saying, flat stats actually in the early game are better than percent stats. So flat attack, I do have accuracy, which she does need accuracy as well. Defense, crit rate, double roll in defense, which is whatever, but got the crit rate, and this is an attack and crit rate piece. So here I just have flat attack. Again, flat attack's better in the very early game. And then I got crit rate. Yeah, that's what we got going on. So she's got 60% crit, which is kind of nice. Does not have a lot of crit damage, only about 90%. And then the last slot is kind of a flex slot. So you always need a tank and probably 2 damage dealers, and then you're going to use 2 support. So you can use your adventurer. Now the only thing that's really useful about the adventurer is I'm using the frost to make my 5-piece bonus, because now I have all frost and poison, so I get more damage, and you get this initial 10 seconds of defense up. I had the healer in before, but she was actually dying in the first like 15 seconds because it's a lot of damage that goes out. So I kind of need to push her to 90, but I was like, let me just use my adventurer, because the adventurer actually has a defense up for 10 seconds, which is kind of nice. It just kind of like gives you that little bit of buffer to allow you to get to your to my other supports, who gives me the defense up again and a heal over time, which is kind of nice. And also shields, so an AoE shield as well. So kind of just a support, but honestly I could probably 4-man it and be pretty much the same. But yeah, so I have the HP aura from her. I guess that's another reason I'm using her. That is quite useful. 30% is kind of a lot, but here you go. Here's a run. There you go. Man, it really is a weak shield. You see that shield? It is quite weak. So that's probably really loud, isn't it? Buddy, you want something else to play with? Here, you can play with that. Alright, here we go. I did wipe like once or twice, so I don't know, but sometimes you get some RNG where you get like multiple poisons on the same character and they deal a lot of damage. Poisons do a percentage of your health, so I'm assuming you can just build resistance to counter that, but when you start getting high, I mean, you start needing like, I think this one said I need 90 accuracy to place debuffs or something, so I'm assuming you'd probably need roughly the same resistance, which is quite a lot. But let me pull the damage meter out. You can see I'm really surprised that he's not doing more damage than her. Obviously, I did get her in a little bit better gear now, but look at how much more damage she's doing. I guess he kind of is AoE as well, but I just assumed he was going to do more single target damage. Kind of disappointed with him. I dropped like 700 to get this guy, honestly, in that summoning event, which is kind of ridiculous, not gonna lie. But oh well. I wanted to try out some new units. Make some content for y'all, so enjoy. If you're gonna spend money, I definitely would spend like 200 if you're gonna spend a good amount, and just buy all of the packs that give you double the first purchase, all of those packs, and do summons. That gives you enough to do the very first 80 event, and that's what I would do. I wouldn't really focus on those other events, I don't think. This is a good run. This ended up being a really good run. Everyone stayed alive. Sometimes I'll lose the adventurer because she's only level 69, you know, and everyone else is a little bit higher level. But pretty quick. Oh, it's actually my best time. Minute 55. So here we go. We got this set. HP and crit damage. Actually pretty sweet. So crit rate, crit damage, HP, attack. Perfect. I'll show you the damage screen here. Whoa, it kind of bugged out, the damage screen. So 44% of the damage from Hivitar, man. She is a monster. She's a freaking monster. And then actually the tank rolls in with 23%. Almost the same as him. Man, that's kind of sad, isn't it? It's kind of sad, isn't it? And an adventurer is kind of just, I'm kind of just using for that initial defense because the shield is quite weak. Even having mine, you know, fully skilled up and all that stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be that. So I guess, the only thing I didn't talk about is kind of the sets that you get from here. So this I think is the better dungeon out of the two. This one gives you attack and crit rate. attack and enlightenment. So I do actually have this. I'm running this on my healer right now, and that's pretty good. And then attack and attack speed, pretty cool. And then attack and skill haste. So I'm assuming skill haste is like cooldown reduction, and I'm assuming attack speed is like your auto attack speed. I guess we could go check that like real fast in game. We can go here. We can click this. Skill haste reduces the cooldown time of battle skills and ultimate. Okay, yep. Yep, cooldown reduction. Yep, okay. Why don't they just call it cooldown reduction? And then what was the other one I was talking about? Why don't they have attack speed here? Okay, obviously it just increases your attack speed. I'm assuming that's only your auto attacks. Okay, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Just a quick one today. Wanted to go through and show you the team. I just got this to 6. So I just kind of wanted to show you the clear, show you I'm using. Now, heroes, it really doesn't matter. Like, if you find a good tank, 2 good damage, and like 2 healers, or maybe even 1 good damage dealer who's like really carrying you, if you get like a really good single target legendary that you know, want to focus on that, and you got him level 90. I will say level 90 was the key. I was trying this at level 70 and I couldn't do 5. And then when I got to level 90, I could do 5 and 6. So it's kind of a level thing. Again, this is day 7. So if you pull up the spreadsheet, it is day 7. We're level 23. Yeah, so we finally got the 4-star hero today. That's why we're able to pump the dungeon. So wanted to make a video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like and sub. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys. Baby Lucas says, hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button. Woo! All right, see you guys.